Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. I have a new page for my Winter 2018 mini album, which is a 4x6 mini album, and this page I have titled Mitten. I'm using the digital version of the collection Hello Winter by Carta Bella and some dies and other things. So here are the photos that I'm working with, and I used one of my dies to put a little mat in the background of the photos, so it's a scalloped square that goes behind the photos there. And I just happen to have the size of the photos, which are 2x2 size photos, and then I have 2 strips of paper, and then this 3 strips actually of paper, I guess, and then this circle that I also use my die cut for. So as usual, I have prepared this page on in the Silhouette Studio software and clipped all the papers to it. Then I can print them out on some more like thicker paper, not cardstock really, it's just thicker paper. And then I just trim them or cut them by hand, usually if it's just simple shapes. And if it's a circle, I just use one of my die cuts. Then I run a card around the edges of each of the papers just to distress the edges so that it'll just give some shadow on the page, and that makes it pop up from the page a little more. And then these are the kind of the preliminary things that I do to prepare before I then get to actually putting together the page. But the nice thing is I have this designed already in the Silhouette, and so I can always look at that and refer to that as I work on my pages. And it usually just takes me like 5 minutes or something to just design the page in the Silhouette. It just goes really fast when you just have a bunch of squares and rectangles that you use in a circle, and I have files already set up so that all I need to do is just go ahead and copy them and then put them in the right place, maybe resize them, then clip the papers to it. Everything is kind of prepared already, so I don't start every page from scratch. I have the photo sizes on the side so that I can simply just copy and paste whatever photo size I have. So then I also went ahead and prepared this little alpha, which is a title saying Mitten. So like it's a word play on the word mitten because we were playing and having mittens, wearing mittens and stuff. So I used it's a set of a stamp and a die cut set. So you die cut the letters, and then there's a very thin stamped letter that goes onto that die cut letter. So I have this, and as decided I'll just go and put it all there just right across the page, somewhere not centered, but somewhere across the page. I have noticed that a lot of my titles go in the same corners, in the same areas and stuff, and so sometimes I try to just mix things up a little bit. And I thought it was fun to have this stamped die cut little alpha there. And then obviously there's that tiny little dot that needs to go on the eye right there. So then I'm ready to, once I have arranged everything, I'm ready to put everything else on the page. And I have all these word strips. They're winter word strips. They're available as freebie on my blog, MistyHilltops.com. There's a ton of freebies if you're interested in such things. Different freebies, anywhere between cut files and digital scrapbook kits and all that. So go check it out. But here I am just using these word strips to embellish my pages. I think they make fun additional embellishments along with the other items that come from the kit. This is a snowflake that is from one of my die cut sets, and then this is from a Stamping Up, I think, a Season of Chic where you have a stamp with a corresponding die to get this snowflake, and I thought that was quite pretty there. And then I am adding the word strips on top of there. And so like I am just adding more of the word strips, trying not to cover up too much. That's when I work with such small pages. That's always something that to keep to pay attention to, that my embellishments don't cover things up too much. This snowflake is also from the same season of Chic, I think, from Stampin' Up. Just that one is not stamped. It's just one of the dies that come with that set there. And then I have another tiny little embellishment, I think, that came with a collection there. And then I can still add some more of the word strips. I do print them on heavy-duty cardstock so that they really kind of pop off the page a little more, giving a somewhat of a chipboard. Not really. Chipboard is shiny, and my word strips aren't, but still, it's a nice addition to my pages. Anyways, this is my page done. I'm going to leave you with some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.